Okay, welcome to the first of hopefully many programming videos. These series of videos are going to link very well to SLR10 databases. I thought it'd be good to show Visual Basic in action and how they link to databases and how they can be used. This can be kind of good practice just to understand database theory and also kind of hone programming skills as well. There are a couple of prerequisites before we get going to this. You will need to go onto Connect and go under A-Level Computer Science Component 2 Programming Lessons and Challenges, and in that folder you need to download this Megacities database. We're going to use a database that's already set up for us, so we don't have to kind of type our own data in and waste any time doing that. You will also need to download this as well. Don't worry so much about this page. It's this more than anything. So you can kind of copy that link, or you could just type in that into Google, and it's the first link that pops up. If you click on that straight away, it downloads, but you need that package there. Otherwise, when we link an Access database to Visual Studio, it's not happy if you don't have that. Okay, so sort that out first and then we'll get straight to it. If we open up Visual Studio, I'm using 2019 version if you want to be exactly the same and copy along. I'm going to click on Create New Project as you would. Make sure the language is Visual Basic, and we're going to choose a Windows format. Click Next. Again, you'll be fine with this. Check your location. I have a thing already set up for this, databases folder. This is going to be, you can call it the same, I would. This first one's going to be displaying data. A fairly simple one to get us going. Click Create. And then I'll just load up another screen. Let's just resize that. Okay, and then we're good to go really. I'm just going to resize the form just so it fits on the screen. Okay, when recording it kind of works at a different resolution. Right, we're good to go. What we first need to do then, as I said, is link the database. This is the boring bit really, but first thing you need to do is make sure your toolbox is open. If it's not, you need to go to View and Toolbox, which is there. Then drag in this, you've probably never used it before, it's binding source. Just drop that in onto the form. That'll pop up there like that. What we're then going to do, you need to, when you've downloaded that Megacities database, again, which I've not done, which I'll just do now, you need to make sure a copy of that is in your program folder. It will ask you to make a copy of that anyway, so I'll just quickly do that just to show you. So make sure it's in there, and I can get rid of that for now. So we'll click on binding source 1, then we're going to go to this over here called data source. So click on that, and we're going to add project data source. So click on that link, and then we're going to choose database. So it takes you through a wizard in order to do this. Click Next, and then we're going to choose a data set, and then we're going to get a new connection. So this won't work if you've not installed that package that I said a little bit earlier in the video. Leave it as that, just make sure it is that, and then we're going to browse. That's why it's important you have these things set up in the first place. This Megacities database, which is in the folder that I've just put that in, and then just delete admin. We don't want any password, you don't want to be faffed with that when just practicing for now. Then test connection, and then you should, fingers crossed, get that. If you do get an error message, it's to do with where you've installed that package before that we downloaded. You might just need to check that. Click OK. And then I think I need to check this. I'll just check my notes. Actually, I don't think we need that one. I'll leave that. Click next, and then click yes. So basically, it's going to make a copy of the database, and it already exists. We know that. We'd like to overwrite it. I'm going to click yes. You can always download a fresh copy if you need to, and then next, and then we need to click on tables. Don't need to check the other box. Click finish. And then it should come up there. Then with a bit of luck, you've successfully connected your database, and you can actually see the database up here in your Solution Explorer. If you click on this here, it actually shows the links to the tables and so on. It is a dead straightforward database, but it will do us for now. And the second thing you then need to do for this video is to add another data source, binding source. Drag that in, okay, and we're going to go to data source again, drop down box. I'm going to choose other data sources, project data sources, and then Megacities database. You just need this so you can access multiple tables in one connection. And then we need to choose data member, and then we're going to start off by doing the program called we'll look at the countries table. So you need that in place first of all. Yeah, and that's it for that. So this is just a short introductory video. In the next video we will look at actually displaying data within a program from that database.